place is kept by powerful gods and spirits of kings. On my flesh, and you'll have to deal with the dead.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, thanks for that host, Johnny. Much appreciated, sir. Welcome to another magical Savage Live Development session. Hope everybody's having a good day. Before I get all excited, you already know they were all sleeping. No worries. I am pretty sure that I'm still asleep myself. But, what was I doing? No, don't want that. You never sleep. Magic? I don't have any sleeves, so I ain't got shit up them. But I can conjure. There's an inhaler! Huzzah! No, I'm a shitty magician. You want magic tricks? You come to the wrong place. Darth Nate, Mudu-sama, Beartech, how y'all doing? Shazam! What's that you have behind your ear? You've got something. Oh! I don't know what the hell you were doing carrying that behind your ear, but it's mine now. You wonder where that word came from? Huzzah? A long time ago. Let's see here. I got all these dudes. I still gotta finish this guy. I was gonna have him done yesterday, but I wimped out. And my wife and I started watching all the Rocky movies, which was pretty fun. I haven't seen those in forever. God, but they're so good. They're so good to make you feel so good. They make you feel like you can do anything. Bear Tech, I am working on a game called Savage: The Shard of Gosen, which here, this might help me shake off the sleep a little bit. I'll play a little bit of it here. But specifically, that's generally. Specifically, I'm working on this new enemy type. I've got a few more sprites left to do for this guy. There's his air sprite. He's got his main attack. Where's his shield bash? Bear Tech, thanks for that follow, man. Much appreciated, Bear. Yes, Mudu-sama, you're a trooper. You watched that whole playthrough. Play the pro trailer. That's a good idea. While that thing's compiling, let me pull up the trailer here. See, Johnny knows how to do all this stuff. I'm forever a streamer scrub. Let's see here. Savage, the Shard of Gosen. Pre-launch. Pre-lunch. Here's the... Oop. No. Here's the pre-lunch trailer. For anybody curious about what the hell this is.
Out of the mists and shrouded memory of prehistory comes a man. Brow wreathed in the blood of the slain. The trophies of the doomed heaped upon his name. And his power, placed in the palm of your own hands. Planet Tobor brings you an action-adventure the likes of which you've never seen. Explore an open world full of mystery and danger in new, breathtaking, barbaric processing. Engage enemies and terrifying creatures in fierce, positional, and skill-based combat. Arm yourself with the weapons and gear of legend. Level up to increase your power. Forge new equipment and gain the favor of the gods. Subscribe to the Planet Tobor Megadex to get access to tips, tricks, and all the latest codes to help you become the barbarian and bring the Argeshi Empire to its knees. Get your loincloth. Get tough. Get revenge. Get Savage, the Shard of Gosen. Coming soon to your home computing system. Swords, sorcery, revenge, Savage, the Shard of Gosen. Product rated B for barbarians only.
Okay. There you go. Psh. I wish I looked like that when I took my shirt off. I'll have to do a few more sit-ups before that happens. Classic Nest commercial. Yeah. I wanted to create the same vibe from things like the old Hero Quest commercial, and the like Wizards and Warriors NES commercial. You want physical with the same cover on the bottom right side, not only a digital on Steam. What I'd love to do is do like a limited physical box copy through like my Darth Nate. Thanks for that follow. Welcome to the Barbarian Horde. What did I? My old band used a printing place called Oasis, and I bet they could do something up for me with like a manual and you know, nice cover and all that stuff. Waiting outside a gym with a notepad, asking all the buff dudes. Excuse me, sir. Sir, will you flex for me real quick? Okay, that looks pretty good. Hey, I have a question. See, I'm making this... no, it'll take too long to explain. Would you just come over to my place? I want to make a video. No, I have a... Weird Fishes. Thanks for the follow. Welcome ye also to the Barbarian Horde. No, that's a friend of mine who's a personal trainer at 24 Hour Fitness, and yeah, I convinced him to don a loincloth. Let's clean up after ourselves here. Let's make a new game. In honor of that sweet, juicy host. Here, let's call this guy Rebel. Rebel. Okay. Here, let me set up the sound here so that there's actually something coming through. Yeah, Christine Carstairs is the one who shot, edited, and did all the awesome effects and everything. And she's on Twitter. If you search Christine Carstairs at... Oh man, what is... DSLR Girl. And her independent video company is called Escaping Westlawn. So go check her out if you want to see more of her work. Really talented filmmaker. But this is PC, and I'm still working on it. Steam, yes. Windows PC and Steam right now. I mean, I would love to do, you know, everything else, but one step at a time, right? As in, they have a developer. Oh, the development environment that I'm using to build the game is called Game Maker Studio. I use Game Maker Studio graphic scale for a lot of the pixel art and animations, Photoshop for several things, Pixel Edit for tiles and some of the repeating backgrounds and stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I use, and a lot of it is down in the channel information underneath tools. Do I have a programming background? I took C++ in high school many moons ago. But yeah, this is my first game, like fully featured, you know, thing. Played around with little rinky-dink stuff. Not that this isn't, you know, Little Enrique, but I mean, this started out that way too, as like, you know, hobby time thing. What's the process to get this as a digital for PSN? I don't think it's that complicated. I've looked into it a little bit. I haven't looked into it since PlayStation 4 came out, but the guys at Yo-Yo Games, who build the software that I'm using to make Savage, Game Maker Studio, they took Savage to a convention in the UK to show games made on Game Maker Studio running on a PlayStation 3, and they got Savage to mostly work. They had some trouble with the overworld map stuff, the 3D stuff, but it's possible. And I know that Studio also has, like, you can select a target, you know, like a target platform that you're building your thing for. And I know they have PlayStation options in there. Oh, I am getting my ass kicked. Crazy amount of time to make. Where do you even start? That's a good question. I started with something really crappy. But one of the first sprites I made was this little barbarian dude, like, running around. And what I was initially working on was mostly just a little like dungeon escape kind of game. Which will make a little bit more sense in a moment here after my failure is complete here. But yeah, I had a prototype that was fairly similar to what you're seeing here in 2013. Maybe fall 2013 or so. And I didn't start working on it full time till early 2014. And shortly after that is when it started to look like this, with the similar feature set and all that stuff. So it's taken some doing, but a lot of the development cycle for me has been learning how to actually do this stuff, because I knew next to nothing about any of this when I started. So it's, you know, Google and YouTube have been my teacher. A few days ago on stream too, I played the very first build that I uploaded to Game Jolt in 2013, and it's pretty embarrassing how junky it is. So some of the concepts of the very, very early stuff exist here. I mean, you start out and you're trying to escape from a prison, and it also has spit physics. I don't know any other game that has spit physics. That might be a world first, but probably not. So if I can get to the overworld map, I can kind of show you what the main game loop looks like. I mean, a lot of it is composed of mostly fighting and exploring, but there are NPCs to find and talk to, and just got a quest. So you do have a sort of task journal that keeps track of some of that stuff. I am the first. Spit physics. That's my contribution to science and technology within the entertainment sphere specifically. The cat is really howling behind the door. Oops, I fucked that up. That's kind of punishing right there. I might, what I'm doing right now is I'm limiting this crawler, this cave crawler guy, to stop when it reaches this section of the wall and then turn around. I might just have him continue on so you can kill him in a safe spot and then, because that's a little punishing, I feel like. How's everybody doing anyway? I know I'm pretty sleepy this morning. I think something else has bloomed in the area. So my eyes are kind of burning. Beater Tech. Yeah, I haven't put any cheats in yet. I mean, aside from my, dev console. Like debug console and stuff that lets me like spawn items and things, but I plan on it. And there are secrets and optional little areas and stuff. And if I get my way and have enough time and all that, this might even be added later post-release. But I would like to add more optional bosses and things like that, and optional areas. That if you want to get like some snazzy new armor or some epic, epic level gear, weapons, shields, armor, secret items, I would like to put some of that stuff in, more of that stuff in anyway. There's still quite a bit of work left to do on the core game too, though, so. You love the music in this game? Are the plans like a deluxe edition? Oh, I'm definitely gonna, I'm gonna sell the soundtrack also. I might even do that beforehand, before release, if I can get all the music done in time. But we'll see. There's a lot to juggle, so my strategy is, or I should say my tactics. My tactics during development are usually shifting quite a bit. Other things take priority as things evolve and everything. But I mean, the overall strategy is just to release the damn game, right? But yes, Beater Tech. This is all done by me for better or worse. Music, art, animation, programming, etc. See? there's my programming skills. Stuff gets stuck. So, like on top of just more content to add, there is a lot of bug fixing that still needs to happen, which is slowly getting cleared, but well, I mean, it's it's certainly taken me a while. But yeah, I did a sort of an updated prototype and everything. Why did I eat all that meat when I could have just refilled here? Do I have? Yes. So here's how leveling up works. I'm probably going to change this. Instead of I mean, right now when you go over to these essence vessels or just these glowing tankards, if you push up, he'll drink, and that's effectively a checkpoint. The game is always saving your progress, like Dark Souls. And speaking of Dark Souls, this is essentially a bonfire. So if you die, you take death penalties, a variety of death penalties, but your progress isn't lost. You just resurrect back at the last place that you used one of these things. But this is how the leveling up works. Right now, you tap that and you drink it. But to level up, you hit the start button and then you go down to essence. And as long as you're in front of one of these glowing tankards, you can put these things here. This is your essence that you've accumulated. As you fill up your battle points here, you gain an essence point. And you can spend them on either Might, Resolve, or Favor. Each one of these governs a series of sub-stats. Commit essence, yes. So now that I put a point into Might, I'll do more damage, especially with weapons that get a Might bonus. So you see over here, there's Might and Resolve. These are the stat bonuses. Let's see what the Broken Arming Sword has a Resolve bonus, and the Pickaxe has a Resolve bonus. So I don't have anything that can take advantage of Might yet. But I also get some knockback, extra knockback force bonus, and shield bash force bonus. Used to program on GameMaker in 2005, 2006. Oh, you might have mentioned that, but I don't remember that. You mentioning that you used to work with GameMaker. Lack of time. Oh, no worries. If you did, I forgot. So the apologies lie with me. But that's cool that you're familiar with GameMaker. Pretty awesome piece of software. Quite powerful too, especially if you're gonna do something like this. Not 3D, but if you're gonna do a 2D action game of some sort, it's pretty badass. This elevator needs sound effects and some extra visual effects and stuff. As I said before, what I'd like to do is make it to the world map so y'all can see exactly what the hell makes this game worth a damn. It just makes it a little different from other 2D action platformers. There we go. And you can see in the back there's a moon. The moon also has phases. The constellations also play a part in certain randomized things. There's a dynamic storm system also. Depending on the game's season, you'll get different variety of weather. If I run into one of these guys, the game creates a randomized action sequence. So a lot of things factor into that. Location being the main thing. Season, time of day, current weather, moon phase, and what constellation is out in the sky can affect what you may or may not run into in one of these randomized sequences. Also used Fusion. Yeah, I've played a few really good games that were made in Fusion. Wasn't Odalis and Oniken, weren't those made in Fusion? The first try was an ASCII RPG maker. So like stuff like Rogue, or like NetHack, stuff like that. Uh-huh. You're stuck. That's some of my shit AI programming there. Needs to be better. There's also crafting in the game too, so you can run into little resource nodes like this. And eventually you will be able to upgrade and craft new weapons, armor, and shields. So yeah, you got these randomized elements that you can run into on the map, and then also handmade stuff like villages and dungeons. And this guy has some stuff that I can buy. Hatchet is... I don't have enough gold though. Oops. I can sell the broken arming sword for 1 gold. I only have... I don't have anything really. Sell him some of that stuff, but I want to hold on to it. I'll be back. Find some dudes to grind some gold on. ASCII RPG Maker was a program like Game Maker, but only made for making an RPG. I didn't know there was an ASCII RPG Maker, but yeah, so you can make games like kind of like Rogue and those old dungeon crawlers, like multi-user dungeon type things. Are they dropping? No, I don't really dropping much gold. Which is funny because the there we go. The gold drop rate is insane right now. Mostly for like testing and everything, but that's something I need to fix pretty soon here. Just to balance some of that stuff. Eh. Never done that before. So yeah, lots and lots of balancing that still needs to happen. More content, enemies, level design, and at least one boss that needs to be finished. So there's some stuff left to do before, you know, I would call it 1.0. I'll take it. Yeah. I know of like RPG Maker is specifically tailored for making those old like JRPGs, like Lufia style games. Lufia, like old Final Fantasy. I am about to die. Yeah, there's some key locations that I haven't added yet to to the world map that will make progression make more sense. Right now, the only safe place really is this spot right here. That's within quick access. So yeah, that is the gist of the game. I better get back to work now if we're gonna finish the thing. Yes, there are achievements also. Achievements, Steam trading cards. I'm trying to give it the wakes. If you know what I mean. But first... Oop, sorry. For volume. I'm gonna take a quick bio break. Stretch. Do a couple quick exercises because... trying not to turn myself into an achy, creaky, crackly, chair-sitting developer guy. Which that's a whole other conversation about like balance, you know, that life balance and all that stuff. But I will be right back, y'all. Okay. Pull up this guy's to-do list. Let's go ahead and do ducking and blocking. Which is what this is here. Wait a sec. I am in the copy and paste phase for this guy, which is pretty nice. Turn that off. Looks like he's shooting a gun or something. Which would come in handy if I wanted to do a Contra clone or something. Okay. Let's actually turn these off. Head, where's the head? Let's just change that to bandolier. How'd that happen? Oh, thanks for that follow, Mudu-sama. Sorry, I missed it. Let's steal this guy's leg. Back leg. And replace back leg here. Okay, okay. Make an incision above the knee. We'll do something like that. Methinks. Give him a shiny top part of his leg, shiny bottom part, and some shading underneath. Yeah, something like that. Actually, this might very well work. Oop, wrong layer. Front leg. Move here. Change these. Yeah, so that's the knee. If I remember my anatomy. Let's move this down. But move this up. Ugh. It looks terrible. This is why pixel art is lame. Or at least I'm not 100% very good at it. Bring that down some. Bring out that calf. You know what? What the hell am I doing? He's gonna be wearing boots. But no. But this is also for you know, template purposes too. Like I want to be able to reuse this for other characters that have a similar body type. I'm gonna steal this. Let's just get rid of this. Maybe even the knee too. No, we're keeping the knee. We're gonna keep the knee. I just want a thigh. Hey, 2-bit. This is the new chaos enemy. Is what you're looking at. It's not supposed to make any sense. And it's supposed to look like I did a really bad job. Yep, working as intended. Crazy Legs McCree. Twitch is unfollowing streams you don't watch. So they're doing the YouTube thing. Then, huh? Let's not have a knee here either. Just a nice, big, juicy thigh. You'd think that I'm talking about Thanksgiving dinner. But I am not. No, not at all. Just remember you ask about Click Team. Yeah, and it turned into something else, didn't it? Like Multimedia Fusion or something, and I want to say Odalis and Oniken were built using it. I could be wrong. I probably am, but I seem to recall something like that. Something about it somewhere. Put these weird leg muscles in here. This is why, part of why I have such a problem with, no, that's garbage. I'm doing good, 2-bit. Doing good. Just, attempting to wake up here. Yeah, this doesn't have to be anything, like, too crazy here. Just a blob. Just make a fucking blob, dude. That's all I gotta do. Make a blob. Get rid of this nonsense. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Me. I'm correct? Yeah! What do I win? You know what happened to them? I mean, I'm fairly certain that they're still, you know, like operating. Aren't they? Okay, where's the body? Front leg. Let's move this back a little bit. Back leg. No! Back leg. Front. Body. Just bring it down. There, now he's normal. Or whatever. Let's get rid of the legs here. Front leg. Front leg. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Pasting the night away. Pasting the night away. Okay. He's good. Maybe. Front leg. Let's shift this a little bit. Come on, man. Graphic scale, help me out here. Okay. It's like, maybe. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. 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 There, something like that. Naked guy. What is that? Is that a Tenchi butt? Naked guy. Wow. Hey, this one's doesn't matter too much where I put it because this is going to be a low block, so I'm probably going to, I'm obviously going to have to change the arm altogether here and angle it downward so we get a nice, make the shield flush with the floor is what I'm trying to say. Heh. Now it looks like he's using a machine gun. Especially if I go like this. Okay, I'm easily amused. Now it's like, but if he goes slower, it's like thum, 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 thum. Welcome to the Planet Tobor Puppet Show. Na 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 na. Okay, God damn it, the back of my hair is like freaking out. I'm having a bad hair day, you guys. How far down did I move this? That's something I should have checked before I did anything else. That's at 31. Where's his normal block? Where's his normal block? Normal block, please. Okay. Turn off head and hair. Why is... what the fuck? Why is his weapon turned around there? That's so weird. His weapon's flipped. It's mirrored. Ah, fuck. Wrong one. There. Why is it doing that? That's stupid town. I don't know. Shit. Okay, that's kind of weird. Let's fix this. Make it bigger so I can see. Boom, 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 boom. Front shield. He's got an axe gun. Not to be confused with gunblade. Or gun sword, or whatever. Okay, I guess that's... Okay, I lost track. What were we doing? Seeing where this is. 25. 31. So I moved it 6 pixels down. Let's go ahead and do that with the rest of this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually want that arm behind the back leg for this. Let's do that. Well, in high school, in C++ class, I made a game called Kill the Orc. And it was all done in ASCII graphics. I mean, I was essentially just moving ASCII characters around the screen. And it was like a side view. So like, okay, so here's what the game looked like. Let me see if I can even try to recreate this. Here's what the game looked like. So like, let's see. Like here's the guy's head. I think maybe it'd been a V for the body. And like an arm there. An arm here. I think you kind of understanding what I'm doing here. Without me going much further, but and then he had a shield or something, I think, on one arm. Might have been this one, because the D looks better there. And then he had a sword. And then some legs that I animated. Animated. Like that. Oh, that doesn't line up very well, does it? Okay, I think I'm running into the same problems that I did in 1999. But he would, you know, go through the dungeon. Like, whenever you pushed a button, it was like, that was your turn. So he'd kind of go like this. And then you'd see, like... let's see if I can do this. The orc, I think his head was a V. And his body was like a 0 or something. And he also had something. Like a shield or... I can't remember. Maybe another sword. Kind of like that. And the fighting animation looked like this. Like that's... Okay, so that's one frame. Oh man, how did I do this? Here. Up here, I think. It's like, there he is, like, about to swing. And then he'd swing. Where did I put this? I don't even remember what I did. I don't know. Something like that? I don't know. That was him completing the swing. And his sword was like, BAM! And it's like, you did 2 damage. Bear, what's up, man? Just explaining to everybody what one of my first attempts at a video game looked like. And then later, after 1.0, I added some ground, I think. Like that. Some ground and I don't even know, like some other stuff in the background, like mountains. Maybe. Mind blown. Yeah. And there was one orc in the game, but he was really hard, so it was like the Alien Isolation of ASCII graphics side view dungeon crawlers. It would be kind of funny to try to do that again. But that was essentially it. There were like 5 people in my class that thought it was cool. He was Master Orc. Yeah. So you kill the orc. And I wish it looked more like that. West of Loathing? What's that? West of Loathing. On Steam. Let's see what this is. Ha! No, West of Loathing looks a billion times better than Kill the Orc. You can actually tell what stuff is in West of Loathing. So yeah, Kill the Orc was an exclusive release to Mr. Isaac's 4th period C++ class. Make it cool and underground like Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, if I did it again, it would have, yeah, like dungeons and shit. And then I played around a little bit with an application called, oh man, what was it? Cold Stone, like the ice cream company, but it was on Mac, and it was the Cold Stone RPG engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is gonna be all fucked up because his legs are different. That's okay. It'll fit other stuff. What? Oh, the arm. Yeah, the arms aren't. The arm's gonna be different too. So what the hell am I doing? This is like Cold Stone RPG engine, and of course, I have to do everything the like idiot hard way. And I decided I didn't want to make an RPG. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There is a king on my flesh, and he will have to deal with the dead.
Thanks for that host, Eric. How's it going? Savage 2 dungeons and shit. That's no duck. What's up, man? This form gives the enemy immunity toward mallard types. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about eaters? Eaters? What is that? He just holds a dead duck in his hand as a shield to block attacks. It is a type of duck prized for its down because... Oh! Okay. I want to look that up. So I can go hunting. No, just kidding. I think ducks are too cute to shoot. Oh, look at him! Yeah, I wouldn't want to shoot him. Nah, I don't want to kill that thing. A mountain duck. That's flocking. Now I'm getting ideas. Anyway. Yeah, I could put like a... you know, something like this. There's a wing. There's another wing. And like, and then put it down there. Wait. And like maybe bring that up a little bit. Grab this one. Oh fuck, I'm fucking everything up. It's okay. Take this and just kind of maybe move it over here. And take this part. And put him like there. Maybe move this part that way. And put some stuff there. And some more stuff there. There you go. And he needs a beak, so there we go. And ducks kind of have a... I mean, green will look weird because of the background. So let's make him... Oops. Sort of like this color, I guess. And... where's the gaps here? Where the hell? Yeah. Nope. That's wrong. That's wrong too. Maybe some eyes? Me. There. Maybe some feathers. Yeah. And we're done. Savage is finished. Good job, everybody. Good job. Let's take a vacation. Go on some dates. Order pizza. Go on eBay and splurge on some retro video games. Take a nap. Good job. Good work. We're done. Yay. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what happened. Goodbye, Duck. Goodbye, Donald. Good night, Moon. Bento that, huh? Okay. I should have exported a GIF. Yeah, I could do. I mean, thankfully this has a decent, you know, history, undo history. Let's make him bigger. I mean, I have to delete some of this. Here, let's make him just naked. That'll be weirder, probably. Let's make him naked, and I'll make a quick GIF. Of what happens to somebody when they're allergic and a little sleepy, and I try to make a video game and they show everybody on the internet in real time what they're doing. The recipe has to be very specific for this to happen, probably. Let's delete his shoe. This is on the clothing layer, so. And let me put some blue there. And fill those in. Okay. Perfect duck. No donger. Needs dong physics. Like Conan. Where's my GIF thing? Here it is. Record duck shake. Okay, it's recording. And then stop. This is what it looks like, super duper fast. Okay. GIF is done. Perfect. New sub alert. Is there? No, I don't see anything. Okay, let's make a real person. Bye, duck. Goodbye.
place is kept by powerful gods.
Shooter, hey man.
Spirits of kings.
Thanks for that host, dude. Back to work, everybody. Playtime's over. Playtime's over. Get back to work. Oh yeah. How'd your stream go, man? I came in when you guys were talking about walking simulators, I think. Like Dear Esther and whatever else. You were being all philosophical and such. Yeah, right? I gotta make sure that Shooter has a grade A experience. Oh shit, is that a Macho Man emote? You just beat Gone Home. Oh, okay. So discussion was, yeah. He is right now. He's super naked right now. Actually, where do I want the shield to be here? I'm working on clothing him right now. Oh yeah! Cup of coffee! Let's put this. Yeah, it's gonna be a low block. So that's pretty good. Don't need it like right up against the ground. None of the player weapons go that low. And if they did, they'd hit the shield first anyway. Bring it down here to about there. Okay. Okay. And then the arm needs. So what I'm doing is doing a. Oops. Headless. Doing a ducking version of this animation. So he can block high and he can block low. He can block high and he can block low. Woo! Nilo, what's up, man? By humping your head. He protect, he attack. Most important, he choke duck. Yeah. Let's see here. Arm. We need a different arm for this. Now, the question is, can I get away with using the one we already have set up there and just sort of warping it so that it's just lower, maybe? Let's see. That is the question. Fucking pixel art. Fucking pixel art, man. Terrible. It's so bad. And then maybe just here's the arm. Lower the whole thing ish. I mean, of course, this is gonna take a lot of fine tuning to make it look correct. But wait a sec, maybe I can use one of these, like that one. What does that one look like? It doesn't have a shoulder. But that's okay, because we have one right here. I have shoulder for you. Make an incision just above the bicep. So something like that, maybe. Nash fan. You like the naked guy. Naked guy again. Exhausted from some wicked ping pong. That sounds fun. I can't remember the last time I played ping pong. Okay, but now gotta make this look like it's in the front. Somehow, I don't know. Clean some of that up. I can't tell you, man. If I were to do a lot of this over again, there would certainly be some I would definitely differentiate my approach. I would make some changes. That makes it look like, I don't know. Ugh, it looks bad. It looks so bad. Like the Power Glove. Wicked ping pong. With the notes I have about how I would not do things, that could, you know, could fill a book. I'm gonna take this hand also. It's also like, how much of this am I even gonna fucking see? There, that looks okay. That's starting to look a little more like how it's supposed to. Boom, boom. Maybe a thing there. And I'm just really not very good with anatomy in pixel art. And most of that is because of how I set up everything. And there's also the thing too now, it's like where if I drastically, you know, altered the visual style of how I'm doing this stuff, it would look really weird if I, you know, across the board with like shit that's like kind of old. Do you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't look like it belonged in the same game anymore. Any tips would be great. You'd read that book? Okay. Arm. Where's arm? Here we go. That will do, I think. And clothing, I just got rid of all of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slaps that helmet on. Oh. Just the shoulder. Turn that off. He can actually have his full helmet on in this. Full helmet. Clank. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. For the arm, I want to nudge this down one, I think. Yeah. About there. Now it looks like he's holding one of those smart guns from Aliens. What is he doing? Hey man, don't knock it till you try it. Ah. Okay, horns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Get this thing going. Oh shit. These are not numbered correctly. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna turn this on again. And this thing is all out of whack. Say hello to my little friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's riding a bicycle naked. The chafing would be pretty dramatic. This go to clothes, give him a bracelet, because that's what he really needs, is a bracelet. That looks better like that. NPCs, does each enemy type have unique behavior? Yes. Or sometimes just have multiple skins. Because you played a lot of games, or you appreciate the level of detail that goes into making different enemy appearances, even if minor. More believable in its variety than seeing the same hat and armor every time. Yeah, it's like I'm doing a combination of those things, if I'm understanding your question. Whether or not I understand your question, here's how it works. Some of these guys, this type in particular, might he might spawn all kitted out like this. He might spawn with some of it. For example, if he spawns with horns on his helmet, you will not be able to stun stomp him, like jump on top of him and stun him. He might not have a shield, and if he doesn't have a shield, he won't have his blocking animations, but he'll probably attack more often as a result. He'll be a little more aggressive. And if he has... So there's some variety in behavior on this particular type of enemy, right? For example, there's also these assassins. These assassin ladies. Right here. Where she might not spawn with a cloak or armor. Like the extra armor. Which will lower her defense. And she might not spawn with that additional dagger. And if she doesn't spawn with 2 daggers, if she only spawns with 1 dagger, she won't be able to chuck daggers at you. And if she spawns more kitted out like this, she'll also have an extra attack. Where is it? This attack right here. It's like an uppercut slash. That does more damage, and it causes pop-up on the player, so it makes her more dangerous around hazards. Like she could knock you into spikes, for example. So there are a variety of things that you need to kind of watch out for. Depending on what sort of gear an enemy spawns with. There are skeleton warriors too, in particular, that... and this will be the same for other human enemies that I have. So there are some human enemies that I still need to make for the desert area, and some human enemies that I still need to make for Vanaheim, which is essentially like frozen Viking place. But here's a good example. There's the skeleton warriors can either spawn with axes, spear type weapons like thrusting weapons, or swords. And that can change up their attack sets. If a skeleton spawns with a spear, he will be able to jump up into the air and thrust down at you. Whereas if he spawns with an axe, he'll be limited to just a chopping, like this animation or attack type. Skeletons. Yeah. Excuse me. I really like Ray Harryhausen movies, so I'm trying to put some of that sort of stuff in there. It's like not just skeleton warriors, but trying to do a Jason and the Argonauts type thing. Bony Men. History. Uh-oh. Do tell. Okay, let's figure out his underpants situation. You know what? The front leg, I might bring the thigh situation down a little bit. I'm thinking. I don't know, something like that. Just a little bit. I felt like it needed to come down just a tiny bit to leave some room for the belt. That, if that's the Harryhausen documentary that I'm thinking of, yeah, that's a fucking awesome documentary. Welsh Warriors? But yeah, the general Gosen region in this game is based on like Celtic stuff, much like the Sumerians of Robert E. Howard are supposed to be sort of based on Scottish, Welsh, Irish, and in his mythology, they're ancestors of Atlanteans. Got to get some errands done. Yes, you too, Nilo. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thank you, sir, and good luck with your your errands. Flying enemies, yes. Yay. There's some already in there, and there are more that I want to add. So, I've got some insects, I've got some bats, I've got some crows, but I want to add some bigger, scarier, actual... Nilo, thanks for that host, man. Bigger, scarier ones with even a more reptilian bent to them. ZBR Street Gang, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Barbarian Horde. And the host. Thanks for that host. Screwed. Not like this. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least you get to, you have an upward swing. You have an upward strike. So, you do have anti-air measures at your disposal. But yeah, I guess that doesn't really make them any less of a pain in the ass, but... enter the frickin' Medusa head from Castlevania. Anything that travels in a sine wave. Personal history. I think we all have personal history of flying enemies. Especially in games where they're placed in and around areas with pits. Belt. That's what belt and underpants. That's what we're gonna give him. Transition. Yeah, for sure. Disadvantaged players. Yeah, I mean, but that's also why I put in a, upward strike. You have some pretty good, upward arc weapons in the game. So it's not too much of a pain in the ass, but there is a learning curve. But they're the flying enemies in Savage are, generally they're not one-trick ponies. They have like a little pattern that they do. They'll kind of dive at you and then retreat. Yeah, flying anything, I will agree, is a pain in the ass. But yeah, I am trying to make them a little more interesting, at least here. And more than anything, I want the world to feel dangerous and, you know, populated with a variety of land, sea, and airborne nasties. But yeah, in general, a lot of, especially when you're talking about retro games, a lot of those older games, flying enemies are generally more of a hazard than they are an enemy that you engage in a physical contest with. And I wanted to make them feel like they have a little bit more character in Savage. I'm gonna butcher this name. Jack Conceprio. Thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Barbarian Horde. Close. And let's steal. Let's at least just take this. Me. Okay, that's kind of works a little bit. Oops. Oh, hey, it's raining outside. I appreciate that. Mostly because it scrubs the freaking air. And gets rid of some of the obnoxious allergies floating around out there. That's really my only complaint about Texas, is there's a lot of fucking allergies out here. That I do not like. Beep. So I don't know, we'll do something like this. And steal this. Here. Okay. I think this one has what I'm looking for. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. Live with Brandon, how's it going? Texas, allergic to tofu and anything under 40 proof. Hey, take care, Shooter. I will see you Monday. Bright and early. Fulicon, hey, how's it going? Excuse me. Slide that over his big burly wrists. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, where is... What did I use for this? I don't think I don't know that I necessarily used anything special. Or I warped it so much that it doesn't really matter for that other boot. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So we'll go ahead and do that. Ring, ring. Wow, wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be pricing it at $9.99. I will be very surprised with myself if I decide that that's not what I'm going to do. But thanks, Mudu-sama, for spreading the word. It's very awesome of you. Thank you very much. Oh, but if you are curious about some of the lore and backstory this is a good place to look, and for anyone else who's interested also. There's lots of little tidbits of information down there. Okay, put this over here. Alright, he ain't naked no more. For anyone else super concerned. We have a fully clothed mountain of meat. Did I? Yeah. Those are in the right spot, I think. Looks a little better. Yeah, something like that. That looks a little bit better. Up there is fine. Down here is a little better, especially since you can see more of the weapon. I don't know, let's give that a darker. Okay. He already has shoulder placement. Okay. Hair? Didn't touch the hair yet. Well, just the hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 6, 6. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, back weapon, turn that off. Mudasama, thank you so much. Much appreciated. You rock. Do. Bow. He needs his trusty bandolier. Is what he needs. What the hell? Oh. That's why that wasn't working. Oh, where's... there it is. Shield Slam. I'm thinking I might want to use the bandolier off this guy, I think. Maybe. Are you working on a project, Beater? Hey, if any of you guys have any like game projects or anything too that you want to link up, be my guest. Okay, gonna take a quick bio break because I have to go really bad, but I shall return. Beater, that sounds awesome. Like a collection manager application type thing. Like I have, game XYZ, whatever, on NES, and I have, these are the SNES games I have, and or am I completely missing the mark there? Wish list and backlog tracker. This is something that you were doing, but you stopped? Working on something else now. Okay. But yeah, I've been looking for something like that because I'm slowly rebuilding my game collection. Slowly. I had a bunch of awesome stuff, but it was wiped out in an apartment fire. I would like to stream a lot of it too. Like I've got a stack of for my birthday I went and overdosed on From Software PlayStation 1 games. So I've got like Japanese Kingsfield 1 and 2, Shadow Tower sitting over there that I'd like to stream at some point. It's hard to find time though with, because I still have to work on this. Ran into a wall. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, what do I want to do here? Oh, okay. Well, that sounds handy too. That's something I would definitely use. Beep, 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 beep. Trying to find an appropriate. You know what? I'll just draw it from scratch. I guess. Oop, no. Bandolier, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess I can at least use these as a marker to maintain consistency. Snowman rocks. Thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Barbarian Horde. Saves people digging around for free games. Absolutely. Yeah, that sounds good and handy. Absolutely. Fulicon. Welcome, ye, also, to the Barbarian Horde. Thanks for that follow. Okay. Yeah, thanks you guys for hanging out with me while I'm working on this. I have definitely found streaming to be pretty darn useful while doing this. Largely for my own sanity. And because it's just nice to you know, sometimes you don't want to work in isolation. So when the mood strikes, it can actually be pretty productive for me. Fulakan, yeah. Absolutely. Beater, take care. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day and good luck on your project. Ooh, look at all those diamonds. Look at them all. Oh, is Bovine in here? Did I miss him? Well, if he is, Bovine, if you're out there somewhere in the ether. Thanks for hanging out, dude. And sorry if I missed you. Do that. Boom. Ah, okay. I get you. You're also at work. Actually, so am I. Doink. Doink. Sanity goes pretty low fast. Yeah, Fulakan. Especially when you're doing the same types of things, like over and over and over again. In my case, specifically with different enemy types that, you know, if they've got a similar state or animation that they all need to have. Like every enemy in the game that's, you know, even vaguely humanoid or animal, they have to have a stun state. So, you know, having to do this across everything, you can get a little sad. Just a little sad. Not too sad. Okay, there's that. Okay, I think this guy's done there. That was a little more involved than I thought. It always is, though. Don't take into account like his armor layer, how the arm is going to be different, and a bunch of other junk. Okay. Just the hair. Oh boy, yeah. Huh. to say the least. Oh boy, indeed. Yeah, pixel art in some respects is in some ways is I find it to be a little more challenging than traditional art because you have such a limited space. If you want to communicate, you know, complex or characters with a degree of complexity in them, it can be, especially if you decide to do what I did and outline everything in black. Like if you decide to use that as one of your visual rules, you know, you are already limiting yourself again. Anyway, enough bitching for me. What else does he need? Okay, duck sprite is done. Duck block is done, I should say. Duck block finished. Jumping, landing. He needs overhead block, which is I think the last real whatchamacallit, complicated sprite that he has. I'm gonna look at an example real quick that I have. Try to remember how I did this. On one of these enemies, I'll block overhead. Okay, yeah, he does have two different. Whoops, no. It's dancing. Dancing skeleton. Okay. Nope, I didn't make any changes. Don't ask me. Okay. Forward. Save a copy. Block. Overhead. Save. %. Open. Block overhead. Okay. Our buddy needs a new bandolier, a new shoulder pad, and a new arm. And I think he's just going to be two. Maybe. 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 let's start with the shield. So something like that. Turn the shoulder off. Close. I can. Ooh, what's this back here? It's annoying. Arm. Where the hell's the arm? There it is. Wait, no. Don't erase the arm. Close. Erase the close. Not that that matters. Wait a sec. That wrist guard, gauntlet, whatever you want to call it, is overlapping the body, which is not correct. Clothes. Oh, no, never mind. That is the bandolier. Never mind. False alarm. Let's just keep doing this. Turn that off. Make him naked again. Bandolier, turn off. All I want to see is the arm and the shield, mostly. So yeah, something like that. So maybe, maybe this won't be so bad. Boom, boom, boom. I'll raise it up a little bit. Alright. That looks stupid, just kind of moving it around. I want to have that on as reference. Neko Mao, hey! Naked Cat. Been traumatizing Muru-sama this entire stream. Yes, I think so. Were you in a bovine stream? I want to say. Or did I totally cock that up? Who's that? No, okay. I messed it up. Yeah, I remember your name, but I can't remember where you were that I saw you last. In the direct messages from Wendy's chat. Windy Beard? Here, let me check my messages. I'm sorry. I have, especially these last few months, I've had goldfish brain. I'm gonna see our conversation and I'm gonna be like, ah, that's, yeah. And I'm gonna feel like a big idiot, more so than I already do right now. Oh, yeah. You said you watched Shark. You said you watched Shark play the game on VidMe, I think. How's it going? I remember now. Yes, and you had a project you were working on. Okay, so these guys need to be deleted. As far as the arm situation goes. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And get rid of this. Okay. I need to do some cleanup. Oops. Put a black thing there. There. That doesn't look very good. We'll change that. Yeah, just like a nice fat black line. When in doubt, just make a line. Okay, do the same thing for the horns. Arm. Horns. Delete. Arm. Horns. Delete. Arm. Horns. Delete. Arm, horn, sleeve. There we go. Now we're happy. Now we are very happy. So happy. Put a shield up top. Alright, and we can get rid of this. That is the background. Ah, fuck. It's the background bracer. Let's turn that off. Where's close? There it is. Let's go ahead and slap that on there. I think that's about right. Another one there. Another one there. Bang, bang. And maybe I can find a nice... Maybe I can find a nice man. Where's... There it is. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's start from scratch here. Just grab this one. Let's go ahead and delete all these. Put this down here. Boom, boom, boom. Panama. Okay, yeah, maybe I do want. Let's just do this. Hey, how about that? Kinda works. How do you like them barbarian apples? Barbarian apples. Deer. Let's go ahead and copy that. Ah, fuck. Nope. Wrong layer. Once again. Could turn that into a drinking contest, how many times I do something on the wrong layer. Okay. Select, invert, delete. Arm. Forgot to move it first. Okay, that'll do. Now we need a bracer for the background thing. For some reason I tricked myself into thinking this one had more space, but I guess not. Never mind. Alright. That does it for this guy, I think. Oh wait. Shoulder. Of course. I wonder if I can get... Probably not, but I'm gonna try something. It's gonna look stupid. Really stupid. I just want to see. Just for fun. Just for fun. Yeah, that looks super weird. We need to just sort of squish it a little and change the location of the spike. Looks bad. Looks very bad. I've actually left myself a decent or plane there on the shoulder and back on accident to make the change here. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, it might be something just as simple and basic as that. Yeah, that might work. I might be able to use the same thing for this also. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay, so the last thing that needs to happen is jumping and landing. Last two things, I should say. So those are good. Fit to image. Save. Frames. Fit to image. Oop. I like to keep them at 500. So you can still see what's going on. Look at that mess. Actually, it might not be too much of an issue, or at least not as much of one as I thought. Let's just go ahead and fix this. Actually, that's yeah. That works. Well, I mean, it only works if the shield's there. If I want to do some other kind of weird backhanded attack on another type of enemy, it's a different story. But for now, we'll call that done. For now, that's good. And I think that's going to do it for me for now. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching this while I work. Thanks for all the new follows, all those awesome hosts. Y'all are excellent. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and good luck on your projects. Have a good one, everyone.